What's up, Trophy Hunter? So I got so many questions how to stack all these easy platinums on PlayStation Vita. There is a glitch which allows you to play other region games on your PlayStation Vita. No worries, you don't get deleted from the leaderboards or banned. Most of the top trophy hunters in the world use this glitch. You only need 3 things. The first one, of course, a PlayStation Vita. The second one is an alternate account. So for example, if you want to stack or play an Asia game with your main account, you need an Asia account. And if you don't already have a Gmail email, I recommend create one. So now let's start with the tutorial. So the first step is restore your PlayStation Vita system. Restoring the PlayStation Vita system will delete your game saves and games. So if needed, back up your game saves. So go to settings, scroll down to format and choose restore this system. Click on restore and choose yes. Click on yes again. So the deactivating is now complete. Now go to restore again. Settings will be restored, say yes. Restoring complete. Do you want to format the memory card also? Choose yes. Go to next, format and yes again. So if everything done correctly, the system will restart. So next step, select your language. And select also your time zone, but it does not matter what time you choose. And also set a date. Do you have a Sony Entertainment Network account? Choose yes I do. Do you want to use your account on your PlayStation Vita system? Select use and go to next. The next step is you have to connect your PlayStation Vita system with the internet. So select your Wi-Fi and enter your Wi-Fi password. So the next step is you have to log in with your account. But don't log in with your main account, instead log in with your alternate account. For example, if you are from Europe and want to stack a game from America, log in with your American account. So finally we have completed the setup. So now we have to watch the opening scene. Meanwhile you can create your Gmail email because you can't skip this scene. The reason why I recommend a Gmail email, it's more compatible with your Vita system. Of course you can use any email, but it takes much longer and sometimes there are some issues. Anyway, creating a Gmail email will not take you longer than 5 minutes. So after the opening scene we are back in the main menu. The next step is go to email on your PlayStation Vita system. So before we go into the next step, click on this link. You can find the link in the video description or in the top pinned comment. So click on the link and it should look like this. Now simply enter your Gmail email in the email section and then click on send. Now you will receive an email that we need to bring the trick to work. So now back to your PlayStation Vita, click on add email account, choose Gmail. So now enter a name. Feel free to use a fake name. So now enter your Gmail email and your password. So now click on OK. Do you want to sync the contacts with the server of this account? You can choose no. So now go to inbox and now you should see an email from Silica and Pina with an attachment. Open the email and then click on the sign up attachment. So now comes the tricky part to bring this trick to work. So now click on the blue World Wide Web button. So now count the seconds needed to log in. In my case I needed 3 to 4 seconds. Sometimes the time varies a bit. So click on OK. So now we're doing the same thing again. But now we have to disconnect and reconnect the Wi-Fi before we logged in. To disconnect and reconnect the Wi-Fi, just hold the PlayStation button and click 2 times on Wi-Fi. If you disconnect too early or too late, you get some error messages like the Wi-Fi turned off and something like this. If this happens, just click on OK and try again. This part takes a little bit practice, so it's possible that you need a few tries on this. If you manage to get the perfect timing, you should end up on this screen. Here you should see your email from your alternate account. Now log in with your main account. So delete your information from your alternate account and enter your information from your main account. When done, click on OK. So now go back to the Vita main menu. Go to Settings and PlayStation Network. Normally you should not sign in, so sign in. When you are signed in, just in case, sign out and sign in again. So go back to the main menu and go to Trophies. If everything done right, you should see this message. So now go back and go to email again. So now we have to do the same thing again. Click on the blue World Wide Web button and disconnect and reconnect your Wi-Fi before you logged in. Don't forget to count the seconds, this makes this trick so much easier. Here you can see a good example. I was too early, so I got this error message. Just try again. So when you finally hear on this screen again, now you should see your email from your main account. Now delete this email and log in with your alternate account. So when you logged in with your alternate account, go back to the home screen and go to Trophies again. Now click on PlayStation Network in the top left corner. Now wait a second, if you've done everything right, you should see now your main account in the top right corner. Now you can use the PlayStation Store with your alternate account and play the games with your main account. In my case, I can now download and buy games on my Vita from the North American PlayStation Store. So now back out to the home screen and go to the PlayStation Store. Go to download list. Now you can see all the games you already bought on your PlayStation 4 with your alternate account. But it's also possible to buy some games if you have some money on your alternate account. Just for an example, let's search for Energy Balance. Here you can see it's $3, but my main account is from Europe, so normally there are euros. Anyway, to prove this, I will download now a game that I already have. For a quick example, let's take Crossover. This game is cross-buy and I already bought the PlayStation 4 North America version, so I'm able to download this game for free. So this works with all accounts, so you can use your Asia account, your Japanese account or your American account, or if you're from America you can use your Europe account. If you use this trick, I recommend syncing your trophies very often. because if you lose your connection to the internet or you turn off your PlayStation Vita, you have to do all these steps again. The best thing about this trick is you can finally now complete all your cross-buy games. If you make a break of gaming and come back later, before starting a new game or download anything, just go to trophies and check out if you're still logged in with your main account. If you see your alternate account in the top right corner, you have to do the trick again. So guys, that's it. I hope this trick could help you guys. Any questions in the comments below.